Boom! We are back once again.
For another episode of Fall Figures.
Sorry, we had to drag you all the way up here, you know. But you brought somebody really special, so.
Yeah. I guess,
dude, it just
special
sucks.
for you.
You just live in a shadow your whole life, dude.
Yeah.
Taking over the podcast game. You know I'm just chilling with the people. Austin, Zach, man, yeah. It's that father figure. I tell them go figure. You know they coming through with the truth like I'm pulling on triggers. I said they just be telling the truth when they talk about their kids. They got
all right.
Charlie and
that was a long fade there, man.
Well, it's because it was really high, so.
You're trying to be nice to people's ears?
Well, yeah, I was trying to fade it, you know. Yeah, either way.
Either way. Well, welcome back, Mr. Chase Jeter. And once again, the more dominant brother.
Yeah, I'd say that.
The more handsome.
I mean, yeah, I don't think either one of us care.
The more hair?
That's for sure. the more experienced of marriage.
And kids.
And that's why we bring on experts, man.
Yeah. Last time I was here, I had 3 kids. Now I got 4 kids.
You got 4 kids, man.
Yeah.
Are you done? You said that last time. Yeah, you said that last time. What's it been like having the 4th kid, man? Like, I mean, has the whole dynamic of the house changed?
Yeah, so we got a little system worked out, probably around kid 2. Like, as the, newborns, they're real dependent on mom. And then they kind of transition. We've always had a kid at when our youngest was 18 months to 2 years. That's kind of been the break. So they'll kind of transition over into me managing them, parenting.
Yeah, doing the bath, feeding them, putting them down.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
More so just like watching them.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Chase's definition of managing kids is just making sure they don't die.
Yeah, and like I take them to do stuff, or I'll take them in the backyard and like close the door and let them, get them toys and stuff. So, but now Maverick, my Maverick, is now underneath my umbrella, and he's the strongest-willed child. And I mean, yesterday, I whooped his butt about 40 times as hard as I could. It was really like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. But it was a battle.
Like, do you feel like if CPS was there watching this, that you'd be like a little?
No, it wasn't bad, but
well, you said whooping them as hard as you could. I'm like,
yeah. I'm thinking like your hand hurts. I'm seeing you swinging.
I haven't spanked any kids as hard as I spanked.
And does he just take it on the chin too?
Yeah, so I'll spank him once, like what I feel like is a good spank for a 3-year-old, and he'll just stand there unfazed, and then he'll look at me and say, "That didn't hurt." And then that just fires me up, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, well watch this one."
They just go to town on him, dude.
I just do one. I don't do multiple.
Do you feel like he's like patting himself? Do you feel like he's putting on like double underwear because he knows it's coming?
No, no, not at all. He's just
he's 2. Or how old is he?
He's 3.
3.
Yeah. When do you start patting underwear?
Probably about 5.
Yeah.
Brock is probably about to be, trying to do that.
Why are kids? Dude, kids are just. I was that dumb.
I was that kid.
That didn't hurt. Like why? Like. Telling your dad that didn't hurt is just like...
You're just saying, can you hit me again?
It's like, dude, if I wish I could go back in time, because I bet you I told my dad it didn't hurt.
Oh, 100% you did. And I'd be willing to bet you did.
I regretted it. I know I did.
Dude, what's worse is like when you say that doesn't hurt, and then they come in for the second one, you squirm, and next thing you know, you got that belt mark on your lower back,
Dude, what's the worst spanking? Do you remember the worst spanking you ever got?
My mom, she went after us with some belts,
Oh, I mean, dude, we got, I don't know what I hated more, okay, because we got the belt, and then we got those little cardboard hangers.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? The little cardboard stick in between the hanger poles?
Hangers? Really?
Yeah, dude, my dad would pull those off. Them things stung.
Like, and he would...
Yeah, we would get spankings with it.
I feel like that's not very long to, like, get a good momentum.
Oh, it was long. It was the perfect length for momentum.
Yeah.
Versus a belt?
Yeah, well, I guess if a belt wasn't handy, those are... He dry cleaned all his clothes, so those were everywhere. And that was back when, hangers were, not cheap thin wire.
Yeah, it's worse than that? Some people are listening? The actual hanger.
I don't think, I don't think we ever got hit with an actual hanger, like the wire hanger.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, that's I feel like they're
Extension
some
cord?
people might think spankings are abuse, whatever, to each their own. But like, I feel like the wire hanger, maybe you might be crossing over into abuse.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a fine line between what part of the hanger,
Yeah.
and then we're like CPS is getting involved.
Yeah, dude.
Well, the goal ain't to hurt the kid. I mean, you know, it is and it isn't. Like, you know, I'm not trying to hurt them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, otherwise I'll just punch them in the face. It's more, you know, it's you know, it's so yesterday is when I had this battle of the wills with Maverick.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, rewind the story.
Okay,
yeah.
so
By the way, I just want everybody to know, I looked it up to see if a spanking, like spanking your kids, like if it's illegal. It's not. You can spank your kids.
hey, you know, I got religious exemption if it is. So
Yeah.
that's what the Bible says. So Maverick got some fire truck and like hit Brock with it or whatever, busted his knuckles.
And by the way, Brock's the older brother.
yeah, and they're always fighting, so it's hard to, you know. So I'm constantly refereeing, and I don't know, you know, who started it. Is this retaliation or whatever? But
And also, you're refereeing and just making sure nobody's crying to mom and there's no blood.
well, yeah, and so if there's ever any marks or any bleeding, then that's like a firm line. Like, you know, you can roughhouse. I seen them like punch each other in the face and all or whatever, and I let the boys go at it a little bit, but you know,
It's
like,
good for him.
Yeah, one time Brock got a screwdriver. Or, I can't remember. It was either Brock grabbed the screwdriver or Dallas grabbed the screwdriver, and they stabbed the other one in the leg, and it like skid their leg, and there's like all this cut marks, and you know, you know, you have to spend. And I'm like, listen, you know, that's not cool, and you know, nobody grabbed a screwdriver again.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Maverick grabbed a, you know, toy truck and like hit Brock, and his knuckles were bloody. And I didn't really know how it started. And so I told Maverick, you know, I was like, hey, you know, don't hit. And he's like, Brock, you hit me first. I'm like, okay, well, I saw you.
Right.
You know, I want to teach my kids, you know, ownership, like own up to it. You know,
Right, yeah.
Apologize, whatever. And I'm like, did you do it? And I was like, don't hit people or don't hit Brock or whatever. And then he goes, I'm not going to say sorry. And I was like, oh, yes, you are going to say
So
sorry.
and let me get this straight too. You probably weren't even going to tell him to say sorry.
I
But now that he told you, I'm not saying sorry, you go, oh, thanks for reminding me to tell him sorry.
Yeah, because usually that's what I do. And I don't know, maybe I would have. I wasn't thinking about it in that moment that
Right.
he needed to apologize. I was just kind of, you know, I had Chipotle out. I was mid-eating, and I just got home from work. So I was like trying to, you know, eat.
Still decompress. You're trying to,
Yeah,
you're trying to get going.
Yeah, so there's. I mean, decompress. That's a Sunday afternoon thing. I don't really decompress during the week, but I was just trying to eat. I don't eat while I'm working, so I eat when I get home, and so I'm usually real hungry. It's like 8:00 at night or something. So, so I was just trying to deal with that, and then he, you know, so I always tell them, you know, after they hit each other or whatever, you know, apologize, and then the other one's like, oh, okay, I forgive you, whatever, you know. I mean, that's how
Being a good dad.
yeah, I mean that's what responsible adults do. Like, you know, I tell people all the time, like, I could be wrong, I could mess up. It's possible. Jamonic hates it when I use that logic, even against her. I'm like, you know, one of us is wrong, and you know, it could
Yeah,
be
but
me,
if
it could be you. Who knows?
No, but her being wrong, that's an anomaly, dude.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
That doesn't happen.
That's how.
All of his boys, we know that.
Yeah, so that's one thing we've been working on. So it's like, you know, you got to accept the possibility that you're not 100% wrong, but you could be, you know, partially in the wrong.
Yeah, out of the 100 times we've argued, this might be the one time, the 99.9, where you're.
Yeah,
This is the one.
yeah. So, but you know, so I try.
Anyway,
to
so
pass
you
out.
tell Maverick. He says, "I'm not saying sorry," and you go, "Oh, thanks for reminding me." Now you're gonna say sorry.
Yeah.
I don't think it's so much thanks for reminding me as much as it is, you said you're not? Yes, you are now.
Yeah. Now you get a pow pow.
Yeah, well, he didn't. I said he wasn't getting one at that point. I said, oh yes, you are saying sorry. I was like, you tell Brock that you're sorry, or you're getting a spanking. And he's standing there looking, because you know I'm giving him opportunity.
How old is he?
3.
Okay.
So, but you know, this is more also an ongoing thing. Like Dallas and Brock, I don't want to say are broken in, but they are. You know, they know who the boss is.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's no debate. There is about.
He's still a wild stallion. You know what I mean?
I'm
he
just
isn't
breaking him in.
He
You know,
was.
wow, wow,
He's not
you
tamed
know.
yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and we don't have a lot of, there's no more time for him to, to negotiate and, talk him through things. Like, because we got a newborn in the house,
right.
and, so he needs to get his act together. He's now under my umbrella.
Right.
He used to be under Jamonica's umbrella. That was her baby boy. And so, she was always defending him, taking up for him and everything like that. Oh, not my Mavi, because he still talks cute. But you know what?
Dude, he's playing you, dude.
Not me. He takes grown man dumps in his diaper every day. It's like a favorite hobby of his.
He has never come to my house ever and not crapped his pants.
Dude, all the time. It makes me so bad.
Do you think he's doing it on purpose now?
Not purpose, but like he enjoys it. Like
it's a little too much fun.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. I've tried bribing him, and then I just told, Jamonica didn't want me to be too hard on him. And I said, if I ever have to deal with Maverick crapping his pants, like I'm gonna give him a spanking, and then I'm gonna take him in the backyard and hose his butt off. I'm never wiping his butt again.
Yeah, I think that is probably fair, especially if you feel like knowing he's still a wild stallion, and he's hard to break. And by the way, tell people I have a Maverick, you have a Maverick. What's the meaning of Maverick?
What is it? Independent,
yeah, and strong-willed.
Yeah, and that's that's
independent and unconforming. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Same thing.
And that's he's living up true to his name.
He is
the most strong-willed out of all.
Dude, and I feel like my Maverick's pretty he's definitely independent. Like he does not care. He marches to the beat of his own drum, but I haven't really seen the unconforming yet.
Well, wait till he turns 2. It was like a switch for our Maverick.
Oh, really?
He was kind of from 1 to 2, super chill, just always hanging out. He's kind of adventurous, but never a problem. But at 2, it's like the day he turned 2, he's like, I'm not listening to nobody.
He's like, I'm not living up to my name.
Yeah, and so he just does whatever the heck he wants to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
dude, he never listens to me. I mean, I don't I don't mean that like when I tell him what to do. I just mean in general, like Maverick, and he doesn't even look at me.
Mine does the same thing. But then again, mine's like 20 months. So, or no, is it? How old is he? 19? I don't remember.
20 months. Oh my God, is that vacuuming coming into this podcast?
I don't think so. I think it's just out of it.
Okay, well, there's a vacuum and I can hear it. Anyways, okay, but yeah, dude, Maverick, he won't even look at me. Yeah, your Maverick doesn't either, though.
Yeah, so
I'm like Maverick, neither. So I basically, a lesson we can learn from this is always look up the definition or the meaning of your kid's name, because, I mean, I found that a lot of times, like, I mean, people always like the meaning of their name, like that's them.
It is pretty accurate.
Well, do you know the meaning of the name Brock?
No.
What? Badger.
Badger?
Yeah.
Is that like, what is that, like an annoying bird or something?
I was like,
what's a badger? Like
isn't it an animal? Like a
well, so it is an animal, but it's also like, I mean, it is also like a verb, like to badger, or would that be an adverb?
Like, does that mean like to annoy, basically?
I don't know.
Picking?
Let me Google up badger. Yeah, let me look up the exact definition.
That's funny.
When you say badger, I think of like a mole.
So like, did you?
Something underground.
Okay, so I feel like we got completely derailed.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
I gotta see what a badger looks like.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Repeatedly ask to do something. Pester.
Oh, he's definitely a badger.
Yeah,
dude.
Okay, but here's the verb. The noun is.
Y'all didn't look up the meaning, did y'all?
I looked it up.
Oh, okay. Like before you.
Yeah, because one of my the honey badger is like it's an animal that's like doesn't care about nothing.
Yeah, it like kills like cobras and vipers, and he's just like he don't back down.
Like I saw a pack of lions like eating a deer or something, and the honey badger just walks up in it and starts like trying to take it from them, and it's like
and he's tiny.
They'll climb into like beehives and just start like eating the honey, and bees are like stinging them, and
so they're like innocently doing awesome things.
Yeah, I mean they
just stroll along and just do what?
Jamonica ask Austin if there's a reason his seasonings are upside down.
What seasonings?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm just the messenger.
She at your house?
Dude, somebody's pranking me. My seasonings aren't upside down.
That's like disrespectful, dude.
What seasonings?
Okay.
Anyway,
all right. So we left off with Brock still crapping his pants, and you're going to take him outside and hose him, pressure wash him. And obviously you want to make that an on-fun experience for him so he won't do it. I'm assuming that's the point.
No, dude. If you take him outside and spray him down with water, he's going to crap his pants more because he's going to like that. Like, oh, dude, this is the best way.
It ain't though. The hosing down ain't for him. It's for me. I'm not wiping his butt.
Okay, but I feel like if you did that, it would be super, like, not fun for him.
I don't know. I haven't done it. I mean, I'm not going to do it when it's cold outside, you know. But,
I mean, that would definitely get him changed.
yeah, but, you know, the spanking will help motivate.
Okay,
I'm giving him
back
time.
to the original story. So, where did you spank him? Like, so he told you no. He said, I'm not saying sorry. You said, yes, you are. And then...
and so I, you know,
It's the longest story ever.
Well, you derailed me.
No, you derailed yourself.
Okay, that's probably true. See, I could be wrong sometimes. I apologize. No, anyways. So I told him, I was like, all right, you got 5 seconds to say I'm sorry, or you're getting a spanking. And then I started counting down slow with my fingers. I got to like 2, and he's like, my throat hurts. I need some water. And I was like, Maverick,
he's trying to buy time?
I'm like, I do not care. Okay, I'm going to count down again, and then I'm busting your butt. And then, you know, I got my belt there.
I hated that when my dad said, I'm going to bust your butt.
Dude, it just feels so good saying those words. It's like a next, like I can't be fake worked up with the kids. I don't want to say angry, but I can't because I'm not angry. But you know, I have to like
assert your.
You have to show dominance.
I have to show that I'm fed. Like they can tell the difference if I'm truly fed up or if I'm bluffing, and I hate it because
they're good at it.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, like the other night, everybody's just crying. And I'm like, it's like 11 o'clock at night. And
you're derailing yourself right now.
Anyways, let's just move on. I mean, but that's basically just a
the long story. Yeah, you being pop out. Yeah, whatever, dude. All right, man, cool. So, dude, I didn't know you were gonna come today, but I was just thinking about my boy Austin. I just wanted to give him a gift today.
Oh, so you're saying this because you did not get me anything.
I didn't get you anything.
Okay.
Oh, you got me something?
Yeah, dude. I got you something. I'm gonna get you get a pick though. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and I get the one he doesn't get.
Yeah.
All right. $50. Oh, dang, dude. And he gets the other one?
There's still one more, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
This one.
Okay, so just for those of y'all that...
yeah, for the audio listeners.
What? Yeah.
I feel like in there's like $100 or a $50 and a scratch off.
Well, I know this for a fact. You're not taking the 50 because in your mind, you're like, you could win $5 million.
No, winning $50 or more on a lottery ticket is like an anomaly. So, I mean, it won't happen.
Winning more than 50?
Yeah, I would take the cash.
So this is the sure. I know Austin. He's not taking.
Okay, wait. So if I pick this, Chase gets to pick from these two. Or does he get both?
I'll let Chase pick.
Hey man, if you did, I won't be a part of this.
No,
hey, if you got some stuff, if you was only planning on, parting with about $50 cash today, I'm cool with it.
All right, I'm gonna go with.
I feel like there's 3 gifts here, so it's like
Okay, I'm gonna go with. All right, when you bought this scratch off ticket, did you ask them if all the big prizes are gone?
No, I literally just give me whatever one. I was trying to make you debate between the 3.
All right, let me think about it. Unless because I
feel like you're stalling here. I feel like I got to put you on a shot clock.
I think I'm doing the same thing Austin's doing. Is like trying to
you're trying.
reverse
By the way, you can't
psychoanalyze.
touch this bag.
Okay,
you can't touch the bag.
Yeah.
So basically, the question boils down: is Zach the type of person to conceal the best gift or put the worst gift in the bag? And I'm leaning towards the worst gift.
I feel like if the best gift is in the bag, that's like just an anomaly. So I'm gonna have to go with, dude, I don't know. It's tough. Let me think about it. Let's.
Dude, I'm waiting for this right here.
Okay, fine. All right.
Because I'm doing a psychological test on you right now.
If I pick
no splitting, no splitsies. If you win no.
If I pick this one, which one are you picking?
So here's what.
See, this is what's funny, right? This is guaranteed.
Guaranteed $50.
This is a question mark. Could be 0, but then there's this like, what is this?
The complete question mark. After, are you going to show us what's in the bag?
No.
So
That's
we'll
this. I'm doing
we'll
a
never
cycle.
know.
I'm doing a whole psychological test right now.
How about this? If I take the 50, can I just buy the scratch off from you if I wanted to later?
If you take the 50, I'm taking the scratch off. If you take the scratch off, I'm taking the bag. Maybe.
I'm taking the scratch off, dude.
Oh, God. I said maybe. Okay.
It's too bad. I'm getting the scratch off, dude. I'll scratch it.
Scratch like yeah, off show.
Off show.
Okay,
In case
so-
I win $1 million, I don't want people to know. I mean, wait, 200 million.
No, okay, yeah, 200.
Oh, 5 million is the top prize.
Top prize.
If I win 5 million, dude, that'll be the best gift you ever gave me.
If you win $5 million, let's hit up WinStar tonight. I'll call in sick for the next 3 days.
Dude, I'll give you 100K. If I win 5 million right now, I'll give you both of y'all 100K.
Yeah.
And that's just to start with.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna pay off a house, buy you a house, and then pay off mom and dad's house, and then pay off my house. Just paying off all the houses. Then I'm gonna buy 5 more houses.
I like it.
All right. So watching game shows, I always, I see people have like the.
Is it a zonk?
What's a
Hey,
zonk?
can I be honest with you? I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
What is a zonk?
a zonk is like there's a game show called Let's Make a Deal, right? Where it's
it's a bad prize.
yeah.
Oh, all 3 prizes are great.
Okay.
All right. I'll take the bag.
Take the bag.
Don't be 2 scratch offs. A scratch off and a 50. Let me see.
Better be cash in here.
Oh my gosh, dude. For reals?
For real, dude?
Oh my god.
How did another baby, man?
Yes.
Congrats,
sir. Oh my gosh. I got
You would have. That was a bluff. You would have showed us that either way.
October.
You guys are too predictable, dude.
Dude, baby number 2. Is this the announcement, dude?
Dude, this is the announcement, man.
This is awesome. October 22. So how long have y'all known?
We've known for a couple of weeks, man. I almost spilled the beans like 3 times. I've been really trying to hold it back.
I get it.
Does it look like we got any hair in there, dude?
Dude, I'm one so bad.
For this, because this is the last one.
Yeah, dude,
That's the last kid?
They're 2
For sure.
2 and done. Dude, it has
Boring.
to be, girl. Have you been confessing and saying out loud,
I will
I'm
say
having
this.
a girl?
I will say the Tom dude, you know what's crazy about this? It's like Tom Brady of wives, dude.
Yes.
Dude, and then coming out of retirement, putting in more
Dude.
work, dude.
I'm going to FaceTime
So-
Ariella on the show.
Kelly already told her.
Oh, man.
We had it all planned out. She already told her right now. You can call her later, dude.
Boring.
But dude,
This is, I'm actually.
Chase is just eyeballing this 50.
No, dude.
I don't care.
Dude, which is,
Hey, doesn't make a dent. Take it. I don't care.
okay, I can't wait to scratch that, dude. All right, I'll just take it, dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
or-
give me the scratch off.
Hey, or you could donate it to the baby.
We're going to.
Okay. Well, I want to get back to the 2 and done thing, though.
For real, yeah. We're at 2 babies. is it.
What's the logic behind it?
To be honest, like I feel like, I mean, as you probably know, like if you have 2 kids, you can run man defense. Once you go to 3, you're playing zone. Okay, you have to think about like a car situation. The car changes.
But who cares
You
if
know,
the car
if-
changes?
Dude,
I'm telling you, I do. I'm not. Listen, y'all come from a family of like 30 people.
Dude, it's more fun having more. Okay, let me.
I just can't.
Are y'all trying to pitch me on like continuing?
Here, I'm
Bro.
gonna call you a scenario.
By the way,
I'm gonna call you a
don't-
scenario.
don't-
I promise you, if you're having a girl, dude, it might change your mind. And if you don't have a girl, I'm sad for you because your mind will never change because you never got to experience
Well, dude,
it.
I'll tell you what. You have until, late October, early December to petition me.
Hey, that'll probably be when we
not
have
go
our
get a
5th
snip.
kid.
I go get a snip. Are you announcing right now?
I mean, who knows? I mean, anything's possible. Apparently,
Yeah, did we talk about last time what happened to you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, just so y'all know, Chase, we'll go do the short story.
Dude, by the way, I feel like you had a real genuine face when you saw it.
He did, and I was like,
you were like annoyed, and Austin was genuinely like excited.
I got duped.
It was kind of. Like,
I mean, congrats, man! I'm real happy. You're a dad of two now.
Did you think I was going to go for the gift?
I thought you would.
Nah, dude.
Dude, you can't bait him. You can't honeypot him with the scratch off.
I should have did the scratch off for like $10, and then I felt like you would have done it.
Dude,
but a 50 banger?
No, dude.
I thought about. I was like, if I did $20, a $20 scratch off, I feel like you would have gone for the bag.
I would have.
And I was like, but then all I have is hundreds.
You know, okay. Well, listen, dude. If you would like, I obviously we have a big family, so
yeah.
I've played too many games where I've had to gamble on opening an unopened gift, like white elephant.
Like white elephant. Yeah. Been scarred.
That I just go with what I can see.
Yeah, that's fair.
And one of my. I don't know if I've talked about it. I definitely haven't. But my strategy, and y'all could take this out there, I always bring a really good gift, and I open my own gift. That way, either I'm leaving with my good gift, or it buys time. If there's not already a good gift out there, it'll buy me some time. Somebody will open something else. Somebody will eventually steal mine. Anyways.
He's passing out the secrets. Everybody knows now.
Well, I mean, when you bring a $50 gift card and somebody else in your family brings a pack of screwdrivers, you're like,
that wasn't me. I know. Although if
someone brings like a Dixie Chick CD or whatever, you're like, oh my God, I'm going home.
Dude, one time. Dude, the gifts were so bad. Chase opened up like these Dollar General cufflinks.
They were big and they had like purple. I don't even want to say gems, but like the centerpiece was like purple.
And you could see the glue on the edges, probably.
Yeah, I mean it was just so ghetto and cheap. And
it became a tradition for probably like 5-6 years. You had to incorporate it into a gift somehow.
Right.
So let me tell how it started. So we had 2 white elephant parties, one on Christmas Eve with like my mom's side of the family, and one on Christmas Day with my dad's side of the family. And again, we have such a huge family. We just did white elephant gifts because you're gonna get 40, 80 gifts. So I got my gift. No, this wasn't a.
This is so funny to you
because I remember exactly. If you could see the face, Chase's face, like that, I have pictured in my mind on the second party is just so.
So funny. Okay, so the first party wasn't white elephant. I forgot. So it was a gift to me from a relative. And it was nothing. I didn't expect. I don't expect much every year anyway. So I opened it up. I saw it. His little white box said Chase on it. Opened it up and I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." Whatever. Closed it and just basically trashed it. Not trashed it, but just put it to the side. Whatever.
Yeah.
It was over. Never thought about it again. Next morning we go to my grandma's house for the white elephant party. I go. I'm Austin always like psychs me out on stuff and. So like I don't know, I'm like everybody it always like kind of pump fakes for the presents to kind of see who's looking
and also make a little
and then so I'm like I got to get something. So I just I tried to pick a neutral gift. I get something. I wasn't really thinking about it, and then I just picked something up and I opened it. And then I saw it said Chase, and I'm like, what? I'm like, how did whoever did this know I was going to pick it? Like, it was psyching me out. And then I opened it up, and it was those purple cufflinks that came back the next day. I was in tears laughing. I could not believe it.
It was so funny, dude.
It just couldn't have worked out better for Austin because he wasn't trying to give it to me. He was just bringing it to be funny. And then so it was in our family for a few years, and then
so that's like the gift that just keeps coming back.
Yeah, until my cousin brought a friend to okay, so it's my cousin who's a girl brought a guy friend that is not her boyfriend, and probably has never had a girlfriend.
Oh, like what the BFF?
The BFF.
Yeah.
The BFF. Like they probably get manicures together. I don't know. But anyway, so he was so he got it and then it was gone forever. Yeah. And if I see that kid, I'm going to punch him in the face because he stole our peripheral.
Or her.
Yeah, whatever he goes, he or she goes by these days.
Great guy. Great girl. Great guy.
Yeah, great gal. Solid cast.
Great person.
Dude, Chase, obviously you're more recent to the whole baby thing, dude. What trimester do you feel like is the worst? The first, the second, or the third? Because I feel like this time around the third's going to be different because now I got to do more work around the house.
Yeah, I'd say probably the third. Is the worst. Not I don't know. It's not really bad. It's usually after that's pretty rough because Jamonica has to have C-sections.
So she's down and out for a couple days.
Yeah, so she just got cleared yesterday to do anything. So the past 6 weeks, I've really been doing everything for the older 3 kids. Taking them to school. Can't really pick them up, but my mom will pick them up and. If I move that freaking couch in our living room one more time, so to get the stuff underneath it, I'm going to throw it off the bridge. I hate picking up and moving the couch.
I will say this, after having Maverick and now we have, our new baby, that I forgot about the first trimester of Kentley going to sleep at 6:15
p.m. p.m.
Yes, just when she gets that tired, it's just
oh, that's never happened.
It's 7 o'clock. She's like, I'm tired. I'd rather go to bed.
Oh, actually, was Ariel like that?
I don't remember.
I'm telling you, I forgot all this stuff, and then it all just oh yeah, that's right. I remember you being like, all right, time for bed. I'm like, it's 7.
No, okay, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I've gone to bed before Jamonica every night for the past 8 years. She's up till midnight and 9 o'clock. Man, I'm almost out.
Okay,
this is
what about? Go ahead.
It's just funny because y'all are. I feel like I'm such a night owl. I can go to bed early, but last night I was up till 1 a.m. playing Elden Ring.
Dude, are we gonna play tonight?
I don't know. Ariel was mad at me.
It's all right.
I'm like,
she's already.
I'm like,
mad.
why are you mad at me? I'm like, you're going to bed.
Yeah, what do you want me to do? Yeah,
why can't I play? And she's like, well, whatever. So,
what about
dude,
the?
It's my duty to be in bed whenever Ariel is ready for bed because she can't sleep without me. How unfair is that?
I mean, she just loves you, dude.
It's just so. I'm like, dude, what would you do without me?
Yeah, you're like, can I get any free time? No.
Yeah, dude. So, but I want to play tonight.
What about the emotional cries? Did you during the pregnancy? Did Jamonica have any crazy emotional moments?
You talking about crying, tears crying?
Yeah.
No, I mean Jamonica and I are both pretty non-emotional people. She's obviously compared to me way emotional. But she's never cried. Just because of a sad movie. My mom cried at the movie Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Kentley will watch TV and she'll watch a commercial that she used to never care about. Now she's like, oh my God, that Geico commercial is so sad.
Dude, I haven't cried since After Earth, dude. It's a great movie.
I think last time I cried
you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. We'd also went and watched After Earth. You know the movie of Will Smith and
dude,
his son?
I was laughing, dude.
Jaden Smith or whatever.
I know what movie you're talking about. I never saw it.
At the end when Jaden's like, Dad, and I just I don't know why, I just looked over at Austin and Austin did the number where he goes looking the other direction because he had a little tear coming down his
dude,
cheek.
It was great acting by Will, as always.
I don't know.
I think the last movie I cried in was Air Bud. The original one.
I just disconnect.
Why? You're not even a dog person.
But it was because the kid had Air Bud. Remember the clown guy was trying to come back and get the dog, and he throwing rocks get away.
I know, dude.
I just remember being a kid oh my God, it's so sad. He loves him, but he knows what's best.
I guess. I don't know.
No,
I'm just telling you.
We cried at My Dog Skip together.
I did cry at My Dog Skip. And that's right after we lost our dog.
Yeah, our dog looked exactly like Skip. And we never saw him again. R.I.P.
That's emotional.
R.I.P. champ.
All right, well, anyway, so
he's definitely dead by now.
Hey, and coming back to being a dad again, going through the pregnancy thing, I wrote down just 10 random thoughts, more or less, about this time. I want y'all to know if y'all agree with me or disagree with me, okay? So I put, from the very moment she announces her pregnancy, she'll be the center of attention, not you. Good advice, bad advice?
Wait, is
it's just like for like someone. Let's say someone's like a first time dad. Like,
is this a list?
Yeah, it's
that
just
you made.
Yeah, that I made.
Okay, all right.
That good advice, like center of attention for
I'm just saying,
from you.
as a guy, get used to taking a back seat for 9 months. Everybody wants to take a picture with her, touch her belly, buy her gifts. Everyone's gonna go, "Hey, how are you doing?" But nobody asked me how I'm doing.
Well, people are still going to take pictures with me, dude.
Yeah, well, and mainly Charlie.
Well, I've never been the center. Like that's the case even when she's not pregnant. Like she's not the center of attention always. Like but I'm not the center of attention either. Like I don't know. People talked. My grandma
advice,
likes
dude.
her.
No,
Yeah.
I was just saying, if you would pass it on, would you say like to a guy like, "Hey, remember, take the back seat"? Okay.
Overall,
And then I
good advice.
Number 2, when the baby comes, then they'll both be the center of attention. Good thing you had 9 months to practice.
Oh, dude.
Because then after that, everybody wants to hold the baby, see the baby. Everyone's, "Hey, how was it? How was your experience? How was your birthing? How was you?" Once again, backseat.
Well, dude, when the baby comes, dude, you become like you're tending to the baby and your wife.
For sure.
For a couple weeks.
Nobody tells you in the hospital. Like I remember the first time I was there, I was thinking to myself that there's a nurse that's going to come in and get her a drink and me a drink. I didn't realize.
Idiot.
I didn't realize I'm the nurse.
What kind of peasant hospital did you have Maverick at?
Dude, honestly, we Maverick was born in the same room as Matthew McConaughey's kid.
Oh wow, what an anomaly.
Well, Matthew McConaughey, was he broke whenever he had his kid or what?
He probably had better staff.
I'm just kidding. No, I just meant like when you take them home. Oh yeah, nobody. I don't know if you have this written down, but it kind of goes with this point. But like, nobody tells new dads like. I didn't know that like my wife was gonna be like recovering for forever.
For like 6 weeks, 8 weeks.
Yeah, dude.
Did Ariella or Kentley ever like martyr themselves? Like I'm using that term figuratively.
Yeah, be careful. There's
Like,
some women rolling their eyes right now.
Well, no, Jamonica would always be like, if something wasn't done, she'll go out and like do it at 2:00 in the morning to or whenever to show me that. I guess I'm going to have to hurt myself doing it. I'm like, will you just relax? It'll get done.
Okay, well, now you have to give us a point.
So let's say she wants, it's always furniture being moved.
This just happened, didn't it?
No, it happens all the freaking time.
You just talked about this couch.
That's just one of the examples. The crib going to this room
Dude,
or
literally,
this room.
My next point that I was just saying, I was like, your house is too small. It was always too small. Suggested otherwise, like as in like women, like they go into this like. Do you know what's our house is too small?
Nesting.
But our backyard now. We never cared about our backyard, but now like I think my wife wants our backyard to be like the greatest backyard ever humanly constructed, and like everything.
Are you gonna have like Are you gonna have to like buy the the swing set and like calibrate? Wait, is that the word? Like make sure because it's slanted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do I do?
Like you make the poles longer on
what do
one
I do
side?
with my backyard?
No.
Dude, just put a slide out there. Just lay it on the ground.
No, here's what I did with my kids. I got them some sticks and shovels, and when it warms up, I'm gonna get them a water hose.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Have at it. Tear up the backyard.
Well, I guess my advice to dads or new dads on the way would be like, just be prepared for things to change. And things that weren't problems to become problems. Not a bad way. I know my wife's listening right now. Not a bad thing.
I also consider, and I told Jamonica this all the time
This goes
too.
to the furniture thing.
I'm kind of like the anchor, like I gotta determine, what's a 911 emergency and what's not. Like, and I mean that both literally and figuratively.
Right.
Like, if we went to the ER as many times as she requested, during her pregnancy, I'd probably have like $500,000 in ER bills. I'm like, you know what? Just because you have a headache.
See, that's what I'm talking about, like the emotional side of women, and like then they go to WebMD. WebMD is the devil.
Yeah,
there should be no website where you could type in anything and they're like, this is what you have.
Yeah, dude. Google's the worst. Just stop.
Dude,
just
for real.
Look,
like
dads and moms, new dads, new moms. Just stop Googling stuff. All right, your
Yeah.
baby's okay.
You know how they have like the covenant eyes for people who watch inappropriate things. They need to have that for like women Googling things about their kids, about their pregnancy, about how they're feeling, or headaches, or what do things mean.
I want to block all. I've threatened to get on the router and like restrict certain like WebMD, any medical advice, because I mean it's absurd.
Dude, I had it's like you look up random things like, oh, I got pain behind my left knee, and it's like, call the emergency room, having a heart attack. I'm like, what? Oh my God. No. I mean, that's a hypothetical. I didn't actually have pain behind my left knee.
I had blurry vision when I woke up.
You have AIDS.
You have a tumor in your brain. It's like, no, you just woke up. You got a little fuzzy in your eye. Like, you know?
Yeah. Recently, Jamonica, she had something and she diagnosed herself. And then she actually went to she asked the doctor while she was there, and they confirmed it. And then she told me more so like a hot in your face. But I said, she's like, I was right. And I said, well, praise God. I'm like, how? I was like, you called it. Praise God. Let's write a testimony to FCC our church, so they can read it out loud. Oh yeah, Jamonica diagnosed herself and was correct.
Oh my gosh, I did.
I was going to say, and then my fourth point is, whatever her birthing plan is the correct plan. If she starts out, wants to do midwife in the tub, then she's like, hey, I want to go to the hospital. Hey, I don't want a hospital. I want an epidural. Now I want an epidural. Hey, whatever she decides is correct.
I mean, sure.
You get no input, take a back seat.
I mean, I get input.
This is what I said. I said, if I was you, I would take the most powerful drugs, black me out, as long as if it's safe for the baby. That's number one priority.
Yeah. We're not saying to shoot up with some heroin in here.
Yeah, and I've talked to anesthesiologists, and the spinal taps and epidurals, all that stuff. They're like, oh yeah, that's actually the best way forward. Whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's some debate. I don't care. I didn't get into it. But if it's safe for the baby, I trust these medical professionals. I would be like, yeah, drug me up.
Here's always my question when the doctor's like, what'd you do? Like the doctor's like, well, yeah. Our doctor was a girl. She's like, yeah, I took epidural. I said, epidural. But then I realized it's not my decision. So I'm telling that to all the guys out there, not your decision. That's her decision. Move along. This is the fifth point of mine that I was thinking about. This is probably one of the most annoying things to me during pregnancy. And this happened literally as I was laying in bed thinking of things to write down. I put, her sense of smell will be so acute. You got 9 months of bad breath reminders and no sneaky farts in the car. Under any circumstances, you will be told how bad your breath smells after salsa. What did you eat? You got 9 months of, if you raise your hands in church and she catches a whiff, she's going to tell you. It doesn't matter, hey, did you wear those pants yesterday? Because I can smell them. It is, I don't know why, but I'm like, dude, literally, if I could do like a surgery where they could go in there and just burn off a couple like,
smell receptors.
Smell receptor. I don't want to lose all of our smell, but can we just, take a few out?
Yeah, there is one. Okay, so it was really weird. Like when she was pregnant with Dallas, she hated a certain brand of trash bags, and she could smell it, and I smelled it 100 times, and like brand new out of the box, and I'm like, I can't smell anything, and then she was determined to convince me of it. And then with our latest kid, Dakota. It was like some anomaly. Like I went to the same store, and just happened to buy it, the same one. And she threw a big fit about it. And she's like, it's those same ones. And I still couldn't smell it at all.
It just baffles me like how much their smell is. It's just like, and the constant reminders.
I feel like Ariel's like that 24/7.
Dude, but do you feel like when she was pregnant, it was like way worse?
I don't remember.
You will. It's going to come back, man.
That's a thing. Like, I think I mean, I don't know how accurate it is, but I follow this TikToker who like is in psychology or whatever. And they said that like the female brain like makes you forget about the experiences in pregnancy, so that you'll have more kids.
That makes sense.
I don't know how true it is, but that's what they said.
Yeah, I got not to interrupt your list of points, but I got out of having 4 kids, I have one bullet point that,
I hit it.
nobody cares about you at the hospital as a dad.
Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait.
Okay.
We're going to get there. Because my next point was delivery day. I said, you're not really the coach. They'll tell you are, but you're not. And I said, you're there to watch her take all the shots, and at the very end, you cut down the net. Well, you know, like you're literally like, at least for me, like I thought I was going to be there to like support, you know, Pat. Why are you laughing?
No reason, dude.
But I was gonna like be there to help support the doctors and be around. Why are y'all both like having this grin on your face?
Look, I don't know, but I guess I'm the anomaly because when I went to the hospital,
What, you feel like you were calling the shots in there?
dude? No, they cared about me, dude. The nurses at my hospital were awesome.
How are you? I mean,
Well, so they give you a tiny little couch.
Hold on.
They didn't even write my name on the board as the dad.
Just wait, dude. That's literally my last point is about that damn couch,
Dude, I hate the couch.
Gosh, dude. You know, let's just hurry through this. All right, so I put number 7. I was like, by the time you change your 3rd diaper, it'll seem like the most normal thing in the world. I want to normalize dads changing diapers. I don't know why.
Chase is going to take a hard stance against it.
I feel like as a dad, if you don't change your son's or daughter's diaper, you're trash.
All right. So here
if you make some deal where it's like, I'll do the dishes, but you do all the trash.
I got a confession to make.
Go ahead.
Okay. And I just might be the anomaly here, but with Dakota, I have not changed a single diaper since she was born.
Dude, that's only a couple weeks though. Mom's around a lot. Like, I'll give you a pass. But eventually, if you don't get in there and change some diapers.
So my first, I changed about half.
Second, Austin, you changed diapers.
Look, the more kids you have, the less and less you do. That's just reality.
More.
I mean, if you're busier and busier, I mean, you know, you just change less and less with each kid. It just happens that way.
I probably changed the most diapers, but it's just because that's just because of my situation.
Yeah,
I know it's
you work from home.
Yeah. Ariel does plenty.
I put during the 2nd week home from the hospital, you'll learn to love leftovers. And please, people, don't forget the night of the meal train. When people, like, I don't know if did y'all get a meal train?
First kid, yes.
Okay, that's all we had on the first one too.
Yeah,
dude, the worst thing in the world is when it's like 8 o'clock at night and you're like, man, I hope the Jeters come by and come through with dinner because we're pretty hungry.
I've been the meal train for the past 6 weeks. Like, I got to get all the food.
Dude, and leftovers for days. You're throwing things away. Like, you're warming up lasagna for 2 days.
The meal train, though, that's the first time I ever had chicken spaghetti, and it was so good.
Who made it?
Was it spicy? They put the spicy rotel in there?
Miss Stewart.
Wait, what's Stewart?
Brandon's
mom. Okay, I don't think I've had hers.
Who makes a good one?
I think when we had Dallas, Daisa and Chris Rupert made.
Okay, nobody cares about y'all's chicken salad.
Chicken spaghetti,
bro,
and it was
chicken
fire
salad. Gross.
Yeah. But anyways, I was just saying, like, for the meal train, get used to leftovers. You'll make it through, and at least you're not doing dishes, which is a plus. But for anybody who's on a meal train and hasn't had a kid yet, I don't feel like you realize how important it is to be on time and figure out and get the food there in a reasonable time. Because the last thing you want is hungry, newly giving birth mother and child, and potentially, in your case, 3 other children, all hungry, and you, and for some reason, if nobody shows up to the door, you know whose fault it is? Yours.
I 100% agree, but I mean, you know, because it's, you know, it's your fault. I mean, I ain't counting on nobody to show up at my door with food.
Dude, we ordered DoorDash last week, and I guess I can tell the story because now it makes, but like, I ordered, Kentley wanted Torchy's tacos all week. You're talking about Torchy's this and Torchy's that and Torchy's this and Torchy's
That's a solid pick.
It's a great pick.
And a back-to-back picks.
Yeah, so, the week before, we planned out our meals for the week, and she literally didn't want any of it because now she's pregnant, she can't make her mind up, and everything sounds disgusting other than Torchy's tacos. Don't know why. That's all she wants is Torchy's tacos.
What does she get?
Trailer park.
Okay.
Trashy, no pico.
That's exactly what I get.
Oh, really?
The pico ruins it, by the way.
That's what she feels. It makes it too soggy.
Yeah,
She wants to like that crunchy.
The tomatoes, dude. I just don't think tomatoes on tacos are good.
So, for example, to the point, I literally ordered 2 tacos for her. Order my tacos, get Maverick's quesadilla, we get some hillbilly queso, And we ordered early because we knew it's going to take a little bit of time to get there, because where we live, it takes a hot minute. And then next thing you know, 30 minutes go by, 40 minutes go by, and Kentley's like, "Where's the driver?" I'm like, "Well, I just told you 2 minutes ago that he was on his way, and he was on 183 heading our way." Minute later, where's the driver?
You said, are you being...
I'm looking on my phone. She's telling me...
But are you being like very patient and loving through this?
Yes, 100%. I'm being like very understanding, but also knowing like...
Better than me.
What do you want me to do?
Better than me.
Do you want me to go out there and look for a blue Corolla, everyone that going by, and tell them to pick up the pace here?
Wow.
You want me to call him? You want me to...
What a guy. What an anomaly, dude.
I know, right? But anyways, so they finally get to her house. And by the way, the worst thing you see on DoorDash is when your car goes the wrong direction. Why are you guys laughing?
I'm not laughing.
I'm just laughing. Just thinking about something. I'll tell you later.
Okay. So when your DoorDasher's going the wrong direction, and you're like, "Wait, my house is over here," but you realize they're probably dropping off somebody else's food on the way.
I hate that.
It is literally, especially when your wife is pregnant.
First world problems.
It is. It really is. So they finally get there. They show up to the house, and by the way, Kentley will never go to the door. And make any eye contact with the delivery driver. She will wait for them to drop the food and be completely in their car 2 houses down before she goes.
Hey, that's just safe, man,
Yeah.
Because everybody's a murderer, according to women.
According to women. Make sure you double lock the door every time. But anyway, so she goes to the door. She gets her bag, comes to the table. She, opens her chips and queso, hits a chip real quick, gives Maverick his taco, and she hands me mine, and then she goes for hers. No tacos. Literally didn't have her tacos in there. She wanted all week long. And at this point, it's pregnant meltdown mode.
Did she cry?
She did.
That's what I was about to say.
She went to the couch and put her blanket over her and turned her shoulder.
Were you already already deep into your taco? Dude?
At this point, I kind of know what's going to happen here.
You're going to go to Torchy's.
Wait, so that wasn't like an anomaly or anything? That's like...
No, this is a true story. This happened literally last Friday. And so...
Go ahead, dude.
Sorry, Zach. I just got something in my throat.
Dude, yeah, I feel like y'all are literally I have no idea.
Nothing, dude.
All right, my story's over, dude.
We want to hear the rest of your story. We're not laughing at your story, dude.
What has something to do with you? This one of the perks of being, growing up together. You got we can't explain it right now. We'll explain it to you.
Okay, fine.
It's inside jokes. Me and Austin are on the same mental wavelength right now.
I can tell, and I can feel that I'm not in any of the listeners, but who cares? So she rolls over.
Maybe somebody is. Maybe somebody is can pick it up, but that person's an anomaly.
Yeah.
But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, and the anomaly of a person would probably be like Andre or Rowdy. They would probably both know what we're talking about.
Probably.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Anyways, so long story short, I pretty much had to go call Torchy's, get in the car, drive up there, and come back.
Nice.
Dude, this is distracting. I don't even know.
All right, finish.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
What number are you on your list?
I don't even know, dude.
All right.
I just hope so bad that I win on this. Come on. Be the anomaly.
I put number 9. Your child will like her the beginning and then eventually.
Dude, you're reading too deep. We're not laughing.
Well, I'm trying to have a conversation with y'all. Y'all aren't even looking at me. Y'all are in y'all's own world right now where I'm trying to have a podcast here and y'all can't control yourselves.
Okay, we'll tell you. All right, finish your list and then we'll tell you.
Fine. Well, we're almost done anyways. But no, I said your child will like her best for a long time. You'll get your turn. It comes much later. It was hence your point even earlier. They eventually leave her care. They move to your department. They went from elementary to middle school. You kind of, you move ahead and you get your turn. Because Tyler actually told me that. He was like, hey, man, don't be offended when, He doesn't want anything to do with you. You'll get your turn. And it's going true.
Yeah. So my kids, they all love their mom. I mean, they love their mom now, but like they're attached to her hip. For the first like 4 or 5 months. I mean, if I could ever hold them without them crying, it'd be like an anomaly. But it would after that point. Then did you text them it?
No.
Okay. No. Okay. So, but after 4 or 5 months, then they drift over towards me, and then they're attached to me. Attached to my hip the whole time.
Dude, I see you on your phone, bro. That's usually me, dude.
I'm literally.
Nope.
I'm working here, dude.
It's whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I'm working here.
I'm just kidding.
It wasn't. This is an anomaly. I'm on my phone.
Let me see y'all's text messages. Let me see the thread.
Anyways.
Do you know?
No, I know.
Dude, I haven't even picked up my phone.
Yeah.
All right, open up the text message to Zach right now. I don't care about yours. You deleted it. I'm your slick son.
Yeah.
BS.
Dude, he picked up
Okay. Number 10.
You hopped on our wavelength.
Number 10. I don't even care. Number 10. The couch will suck, but it doesn't matter because you're not pushing out a baby. I want to normalize
the hospital couch.
The hospital couch.
Dude, why do they make it 4 feet long? I mean, clearly every grown man is like anywhere between 5.5 to 6.5 feet. Like, just make it longer.
I literally, when I was at the hospital, I said to them, I said, do you guys have like a upgrade? Like a rolling, like I thought they bring in like a cot, that like at least pops open or something. But that couch, like it's gonna sound. I mean, I know women are rolling their eyes right now. But I walked out like in pain. Like I had a hard time like with my like hip and back as well,
Yeah, dude.
But nobody cares about you.
Yeah, the entire experience, everybody in the hospital is just giving the dad the middle finger. And then everybody come in, they'd ask me, they're like, "Are you the father, the support person?" I'm like, "I'm her husband, yes."
Yeah, that's my child. I hope so.
Yeah. But I get people are wild these days. So,
well, why do they don't believe that you would be with Dramatica?
I think we addressed this last time. But
well,
she's black. Also,
why do you say it like that? Are you ashamed?
I mean, I don't care at all. I mean, about it. Wow, I really don't.
Wow. Well, fair enough. Anyways, those are like my little 10 thoughts about being a dad, pregnancy, rolling, getting things going again. So. I mean, that's it, man.
They were great points.
Do you want to reveal the?
Okay, yeah, we'll reveal. I mean, you can. I don't care.
Okay, so as we were driving down here, I was telling Austin, I was like, we need to come up with like a little game while we're doing the podcast, and we came up to the conclusion to, say a word. We picked a word that was just peculiar enough, but not too peculiar that you could use it. And can you guess what that word is?
Anomaly.
Yeah, anomaly.
Oh,
we were tossing it around like hot potato.
Were you wondering why we kept saying it?
Dude, I literally was so distracted.
When did you pick it up?
Dude, y'all are the absolute worst. We are done. It is over.
Just don't worry, dude.
I thought, this
it would be an anomaly
name,
if we didn't play a game like that.
Anomaly.
Very, very fair. I thought we could have named this episode the Big Announcement, but I guess we'll call it the Anomaly Announcement.
Well, it's ironic because anomaly, it's like one. And we kept saying it.
Hey, thank you to everyone. Please like, share, yada, yada.
It's an anomaly.
Turn
if they
next
do,
week. It'll
like
be
and
anomaly.
Anomaly.
Taking over the podcast game. I'm just chilling with the people. Austin, Zach, man. Yeah, it's that father figure. I tell them go figure. They coming through with the truth like I'm pulling on triggers. I said they just be telling the truth when they talk about their kids. They got that Charlie and Maverick. You know what it is. Y'all know just how it goes. Y'all know they brought the flow. They gon' just tell the